You know what's really interesting? The. Here's something interesting. So technically this title card would be appropriate for this case we're going to be doing. We're continuing where we left off from last night. Also at the same time, today is, I'm going to do this in real time so y'all see whatever I do whenever I need to make a new title card. So basically this is a separate scene, a separate part of the streaming software, right? In which I make a separate scene for my title cards. And I have a bunch of different images, I guess meme-worthy images for this. So the Phoenix Wright paper here, based off a comic book for Captain America, and the Marvel Comics is a parody of that. So, and then there's the title right there with my logo and all the dragon shrooms and everything, which I don't know if we'll ever find. Maybe we'll have an anime saga for finding said dragon shrooms. Now, what if I want to make a name card for a title card for the second part of tonight? Well, I just choose the right game, the right picture, and then what we do is we change the title. So let's say I want to actually divide up and make two highlights of tonight's session. So what would be a good, now that I think about it, what would be a good bookmark is for me to make a second title card to break off the first session of tonight from the second half of tonight. So I just make whatever title up on the fly. So let's say I want to talk about the fictional character's birthday today, Deluge. Let's say maybe I go for a there we go. Dandelions, more like daddy loins. Oh, actually. Alright, so that would be the title card to break off for the second part of today. And that is how we do a title card in an episode, in a session for Nintendo from then on. And this is also some direct fan service to anybody who is a Dragon Ball fan, obviously, for anybody who's grown up with Dragon Ball. A lot of people that I know who like to make content on Twitch, who like to interact on Discord, they grew up on Dragon Ball, they love the heck out of Dragon Ball. And of course, Kiba, same company has also created the Dragon Quest franchise, of course. Anyways, let me go ahead and make sure I get my 3DS scene ready for this first part that we're going to be doing. And once again, we have a Super Mario theme going on. Actually, how many themes do I have that are basically Super Mario? Let's take a look before I get started. Thankfully, before Nintendo has ceased 3DS rewards, I got the ones that a lot of these theme rewards that I got are mostly free. I believe Famicom Memory Spinner Mario, Super Mario Wooden World, Famicom cartridge. These are all free with my Nintendo Platinum points. Some of these are directly free from Nintendo's own theme shop here on the 3DS. I'm just very concerned as to how much longer they're going to keep the 3DS internet services in service. These themes are really something that the Nintendo Switch is lacking. Like, why do they cease development on making any more themes for the 3DS in general? They give your UI personality. And there's not even music in the Nintendo Switch eShop either. There's just a lack of personality and a lack of vibrancy in the UI of the Nintendo Switch. At least the games that Nintendo releases have really amazing personality to them. Oh wait, hold on a second. Okay, so before I get started on this, let me go ahead and get the Stream Raiders battle started. So I think I have a good amount of money in this one, so I think I'm going to go this way, and then we're going to go to the loyalty skin chest. This is an easy level, so we should be fine with this level, honestly. What does the game want me to put down today? I need to... Okay. I need to kill 3 armored units, and apparently there's versus modes going on, which I don't want to do at the moment. If I want to do versus mode at the moment, I'd have to, like, concentrate really hard with people. But at the same time, they do have bone stuff available, and I did get refunded some bones. If I could just get like maybe 22 more bones, I could get the Champion Orc Slayer, considering that we don't have that skin yet. Yeah, I don't want to take my chance at the bone chest. So far, my Balloon Buster, Artillery, and Orc Slayer are missing skins. My Paladin's missing a skin too. Wait, hold on a second. I guess we'll use the Outlaw Rogue. The Outlaw Rogue looks better than just the regular chest rogue. I got a little bit tired of using the chest skin. If it's the only skin I have, that's what I'm going to be using. I think this bomber skin is like primarily the main skin I got for this campaign. Or no, it was the previous one's battle pass. I could bring a Buster if I want, but then everybody else has to deliver. Alright, so basically where we last left off in the story, just to give a brief rundown, apparently some random dude was posing as us, Mr. Phoenix Wright, And as a result, we got a magazine clipping that headlines us losing a case, unfortunately, because, well, the court for some reason believes the imposter to be me, to be Mr. Phoenix Wright, but the thing is, it wasn't us, so we now have to clear our client again, who never notices that the phony was not us, and try to get a retrial, and hopefully get her a not guilty verdict. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's poppin'? We started off with a raid right off the bat? Hold on a second. Right off the rip? Alright, hold on a second. We gotta greet the raiders. We gotta greet the raiders right here.
Everybody get your f***ing hands up.
What's good? What's good, VG Amateurs? How's it going, folks? Shanko, my dude, I see you, I see you. How was y'all's stream? How was Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Welcome, welcome. This is Meltendo. I'm a friend of the amateurs. I am also a video game amateur sometimes. And I'm also, I guess you could say, a new VTuber. We are celebrating all the raids here in Times Square, New York. Bless up, we got all the cheers here in a time and place where there's no COVID. We could throw up all the balloons in the air, all the confetti, all the hype music. We could throw all the jazz hands in the air. After all, New York City is a city of jazz. Yep, that's right. Welcome, Raiders. This is how we greet the raids in Channel Meltendo. With all the cheers, all the hype music. That's right. Guys, remember Saxophone Guy? We got that poppin' hot remix here, too, to greet the raids. So, yeah. How was your stream? How was your session? How was y'all's session today? How was everything? So, oh yeah, I forgot. In case any moderator has forgotten, for anybody who's new, we greet every newcomer and every new member to the Kinoko crew with a warm
welcome.
Is my Capamon not working? So yeah, today's a flashback. Oh, I need to reset my gingerbread, dude. He is not working for some reason. There we go. Now he's working. It was a vibe. The jazz hands were administered constantly. Facts. Facts, dude. Facts. Oh yeah, for anybody who does like their Dragon Ball stuff, we actually do have a tribute to all y'all Dragon Ball dudes and dudettes here whenever I start up to stream with this title card. Anybody who watches Newgrounds would know this reference. It's an OG Flash reference, an OG Newgrounds reference. We're all about lots of stuff retro here. Speaking of which, today is Flashback Friday. Flashback Friday, which we play a retro game or two. Tonight's retro game is a bit of Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations, the third game in the trilogy. We've completed cases 1 and 2 of this game. We're about to go nose deep dive into this. Oh my capture card is hiccuping. Nose deep dive into the third case here. For anybody who doesn't know what the Ace Attorney series is, let me go ahead and give a brief rundown. It's basically a visual novel series, one of those, classic point and clickers originally for the Game Boy, ported over to the Nintendo DS for the first port of the West. Then it got ported over to the 3DS, which is the platform I am playing off of now, because I have a capture card in my built-in handheld. So it's kind of buggy, it's still functional, but it does the trick. It does the trick just fine. And this game series has garnered a cult following for all its cast of characters, its memes, its objections, its a lot of its unique cast of characters, and for the interesting Japanifornian translations they decided to give this game, even though clearly a lot of the characters are based in Japan, but they want to base everybody in Murica. So, right now we're currently in the detention center. We just finished interviewing our client, the defendant. The main premise of the third case right now is that we have...
Hi, how are you?
Whatchamacallit? We finished... I'm trying to remember what to say. Whoa, what's up, Drac? She ain't in the military. Old habits die hard, dude. She was previously in the police force. Old habits just die hard, my dude. How you doing, Drac? We just started off the rip with the raid. So, oh yeah, Stream Raiders has begun too. No worries about this round for Stream Raiders, Drac. It's an easy round. It's a 2 skull, so we fine, we outie. So the first round for Stream Raiders today is going to be a 2 skull. The next few are probably going to be 3 skull. I want to get the skin chest to see if any of y'all get a skin. But after that, we can try to do PvP, maybe? That's a maybe, quote-unquote. I might do some Duolingo after this, actually, to keep up my streak, you know? Anywho, let's go ahead and move over to the Très Bien. Le French restaurant. Oh god, this restaurant is very pink. This restaurant's pink to the brim. It's pink as a strawberry shortcake. Wait, not all strawberry shortcakes look pink. Do they? But yeah, how you doing, designer? Designer Dreams. Hope you've been well. But if you're not able to stick around, that's A-okay too, my dude. That is also A-okay. If anybody needed to head out after the raid, I don't blame you. We're all human. We all got lives to live. So...
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Also, pardon my voice sometimes, guys, because today's one of those days where I sound a little bit nasal. January 6th, Très Bien. Bro, this looks like a candy shop. This is not a restaurant, it's a candy shop.
Wow, look at this place.
Look, more like smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Oh, I don't know. It's probably enough to kill me because I got allergies. Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all into it.
Yeah, come on, Phoenix, right? First of all, kind of sexist. Second of all, it's just not girls these days. There's some dudes who are into this too. Ellipses, ...
No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Ooh, perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Oh, let's investigate this thing first. This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can't I picture you doing just that? This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer.
Ooh, what do you think this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh, even I could have told you that.
Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. This dude said dagnabbit instead of damn it. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there.
Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing.
Got you. I was only kidding, Maya.
Nick! There are lies that are quite to tell, lies that definitely aren't.
All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow.
Ooh, look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who can ever describe a cash register in that way. Wait, there's a newspaper sticking out from here.
This rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Aha! The main protagonist dude noticed it, just like I noticed it too.
Ooh, looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros.
Oh, that's what the radio group is called. MC Bombach.
$100,000 maybe?
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's for December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
Nothing.
What?
A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Parisian frocks? What the heck is a Parisian frock? What is a frock? I think I've only heard the word once, actually.
Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in there.
I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups.
I never knew you were so cultured.
Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. I'm gonna quote this actually. It looks like we've already... Alright, let's go back to the detention center. We might be able to present Maggie with this.
Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Goodson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Goodson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Très Bien.
Really? That's strange. Tribune doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. It may be one of the customers left it behind.
Well, if they left it behind, they certainly did a poor job of hiding it. Like, if you did want the... Maybe the real killer actually left this paper behind on the shelf in the restaurant. But even if they left it behind in the magazine rack in the restaurant, they could have not made it look so conspicuous. Like, anybody could have found it. If the police had avoided this, a detective would have found this out as a clue. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here.
That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD.
Just as I thought.
I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that 100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd say for sure. The Master Crane or the Spirit Son or even Maya's theme.
Oh, Maya's theme? You mean Turnabout Sisters? Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means his newspaper might have belonged to the victim. The victim with the scouter. Bro, we got all the Dragon Ball references up in here. We got people raiding in from a Dragon Ball game. We got a Dragon Ball title card, and now we got a dude with a scouter. What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
You're right.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you think, Nick?
Can't go wrong with Dragon Ball, though. Okay, so nothing's happening at 3 million. Even Maya's cosplaying as Chi-Chi. Funny how there's literally a character in Genshin named that, even though Chi-Chi in Genshin is something else. And now we're back at the restaurant. January 6th, 3 Beyond. Ooh la la, bonjour. Welcome to Le Très Bien.
Ooh, hello.
Uh-oh. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petit restaurante!
Huh? B Avenue?
Oh no, my petit tulip!
B.
Look at his face! Like a kid rejected by its own mother! You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this! An aromatic bath oil mélange la neroli et la rose. My personal recommendation.
You think I need what?
Oui, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bathwater, et voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic.
Really?
Voilà, monsieur. Oh, me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. I love bergamot. Maybe an hint of, oui. I will add le peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. Beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you a special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat, we're lawyers. But bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You're the Phoenix, right, no? Yes, you know me. My oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court.
I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious ancient Eop.
It looks like everyone to do this case. Everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I feel like there's a word missing in the sentence. Low-key feel like there's a word missing. Because I'm reading this out loud and it doesn't make sense to my brain.
I wonder what sort of impression Shin Eop has been leaving on people, don't you?
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Bro, this dude's mad flexing. I'm not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense of course that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps. Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Ooh, oui, so handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad a defense could have been.
Every time you open your mouth, the old whole courthouse stared. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was less suspect in la murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that?
That is why I gave to her la perfume for la happiness.
Hi, how are you?
Happiness perfume?
We blended from bergamot, like I've given to you before.
But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural hormone of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect. But something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what?
What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
We've got to ask this guy for more info, stat. Hey, what's up, James? So we now met one of the most interesting cast members of this case here, Mr. John Armstrong. Apparently. His, yeah. He looks the part, for literal part, but also at the same time, he looks like a monka. He's kind of a monka-esque character.
Félicitations, my... C'est ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Je ne comprends.
Nick, don't just make something up.
Que c'est? There's a lot of times where you don't pronounce the end of some words in French.
It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in La Gay Paris.
Oh, and when he says gay in this case, he was, I mean, he could mean homosexual, but he could also mean happy, because in the Chronicles of Narnia, they used that specific word, but in that context when they wrote the word also means happy, so... Hang on, I need to blow my nose, so... Oh my god. I did take meds, no worries. I am drinking water. I'm just very nasal because it's easy for... Even if I'm indoors, it's easy for any sorts of allergen to come into the room and trigger my... Oh my god. Oh. It's the weekend. I'm quite gay today. In that context, yes, it would make sense for you to say, I'm happy. Because some words to this day still retain their old definition, so as long as you point out, hey, in this case, I'm meaning happy, not homosexual, then you should be fine. It's just during the time the Chronicles of Narnia was written, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Damn, I low-key missed that series. They only adapted The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Prince Caspian. Actually, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched the Prince Caspian movie. I've only seen maybe like a clip of it or two, but I could be down for a movie night with it. There are a lot of book novels that really could do some film adaptations, but the main issue is a lot of the screenwriting gets left on the cutting room floor because there's only so much you can squeeze into one movie. Especially if you want to make multiple movies for multiple books. Like Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban. They didn't even finish the whole book with that movie for some reason. Yeah, exactly. Oh, give me a moment, guys. I need to go ahead and refill my water jug and make sure that I'm properly breathing for a quick second. We might get the next Stream Raider battle started after I finish interviewing this guy. Oh, I have returned. Okay.
It is hard to imagine, I know. I was the apprentice for 5 years in Le Gay Paris.
Wow, in Paris?
It was something a chef there said to us that made me decide to open my own restaurant.
What was it?
That awful man said to me, you must train for another 10 years. Oh, it was such a shock, so unexpected, but you would have to be a fool to do this, no?
Apparently I'm allergic to this dude. The scent of perfume is permeating this atmosphere. Some perfumes actually do that to me, though, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think we got this. I think we got this, guys. Let's do this. At least we got the labor bots on our side. Alright, GG's. Great job, both of you. A great job. Fantastic job. Okay, so now we go to this one, and then we'll go to this one. Happy this is not K's closed. Oh yeah, I know that game. That is another game that people do play. Let's see. I think for this one. I think I'll put my musketeer on this one. Alright, folks. Y'all know what to do. Oh, let me turn the music back on in the game. Yeah, no problem, Drac. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Let's see how this other streamer homies are doing in stream leaders before I switch back to Ace Attorney. Oh, Curry's doing some games.
Ooh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite tulip.
Woo, me?
Oui, la smile is the most important thing for us girls, n'est-ce pas?
Sure.
If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Mon Dieu, what beauty!
That's my sister.
Ah oui, another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister.
I do?
So throw your head high, throw your head high. Dust out your feminist features. Do not lose heart, ma fille. You're a woman extraordinaire.
Do I look like I need cheering up or something?
Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. Your mom, mon Phoenix Droid, the worst defense attorney in town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me.
The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant.
Looks like Shin Eop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick.
So, could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Yo, makes me sad to remember it. Yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it's happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee?
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui! He was dead! Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died,
And this man who died, was he alone?
oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie says there was someone else, but
I see.
the police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer here.
What? Someone outside?
My oui! As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this known.
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose?
My monsieur.
Wow, he's the person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? So what does 3 bill mean? I know 3, that means 3, right?
No. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good.
Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. L'atmosphère is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien.
If the food's so good, why aren't there many customers in here?
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate le haute cuisine.
I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands.
So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, for the moment, no one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi.
Please don't eyeball me when you say that.
I am le chef. I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist.
Robbie, what?
A practitioner of aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Thank you for the epic warrior, Kiba. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oui, I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
No, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true.
If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. You son of a... Cyclops.
No way! What are we going to do, Nick?
We'll just have to remove... What the...
Well, what's wrong?
Makatama. It's gone.
Huh?
I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air.
What?
But But I could see this. But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Megaton is nearby? Mr. Armstrong? Can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you would have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all of his time in Dunsley Park.
The park? Oh, a park? What park's that?
Behind the restaurant is called Vitamin Square.
Thank you.
Je vous en prie, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick.
How much more interviewing do we have to give to the cast of characters here? This is going to be very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to help me do this, retweet thing that I usually ask on Twitter, feel free to go ahead and do so. January 6th, Vitamin Square. I like how those pigeons are just standing still. Like, they're literally just so still and stuff. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Probably gonna actually get to a stopping point in the investigation, just so I can actually get my Duolingo out of the way, and maybe we could do some Stream Raiders PvP once we have enough people in here. Alright, I just needed to check something online. Apparently there's a lot of talking we need to do.
Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons.
Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. My grumpiness threat level has been raised to red. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribune.
It's a disgrace, I tell you. Utter disgrace.
A disgrace?
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. Yes. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Try it. Do you go to Trebion a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Trebion is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris?
I want the real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about the shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
Gah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable.
He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going?
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there?
Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha! Take that.
He must be hiding something, right?
If he is, I should be able to see a cyclock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it, or else.
If Pearl ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Guess we're gonna have to move around and look for the Magatama somewhere. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but since I don't know which, I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Well, it looks like we don't have the Magatama in here. Maybe the piece of jewelry is in Vitamin Square somewhere.
Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of job listings.
You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away.
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
Gah, that's none of your business.
Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then.
I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back.
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up.
Hey, that's mine.
Ooh, I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe.
Really? You?
Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then.
So, did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. I think it came close to. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when. You want them?
No.
This place is so fruity.
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
Then I let that apple slide. Then an apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down on it a few times. Go on. Woo!
No way, I get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone could see that.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, look, pigeons!
Yeah, and heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon.
Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray, is that it?
You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Mademoiselle,
Yes?
are you looking for Le Jaune?
What? No, I was just...
Let me see, your style is un peu different, but you have the good face.
different?
Felicitations, you are best. I will hire you. Bjorn, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick! Help!
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? January 6th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Hey, what do you know? There's two badgers. There's the blue badger and there's the pink badger. They look kind of Monka-esque though. The Monka-esters. January 6th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department.
Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent?
No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation.
Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal.
Gumshoe's really fired up about this.
Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor.
Oh. Him.
Now, listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again,
Yes?
I'll make sure you get locked up good for it, got it? I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was.
And what did he say?
He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quirks. He must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour.
But
He said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty.
it looks like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty.
What's that? A sports paper?
Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Très Bien.
It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here, pal.
And take a look at this. See this writing here?
MC Bomber. Hey,
What is it?
I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber.
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once.
Ah, it's no good. I can't remember.
And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love.
Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done of this scribble.
Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that in any case.
Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting case. The chef at Très Bien, huh? You know what the chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body's full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day.
Under orders.
Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady, guy.
Huh? You can't stop thinking about him. You can't stop thinking about him?
Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow.
Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Have you gone to see Maggie?
Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to.
Did he go for her or for himself?
I'm such a loser. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. But then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. I never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything.
It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. We still have a chance to make this right.
You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. That's the guy who's gonna be the prosecutor at Maggie's retrial tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them, just so he could take you on, pal.
What's that guy so determined? Why is that guy so determined to see me fail?
You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. She cross-examined me once, you know.
What, Mia did?
Yeah, that was us. The big guns locking horns. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and tricks.
But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks.
I can't believe she's gone. Hey, so how come she's not with you today?
She's working down at the restaurant right now.
Working, huh? Yeah, it's tough being broke, I would know.
Okay.
Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We low earners have to stick together. It's the only way.
Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm?
Is that thing real, pal?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
I wonder what this phony of yours is like.
He had Maggie found guilty of murder, doesn't that tell you? I gotta track this creep down. No matter what, whenever I come here, that mascot's there to greet me.
You got that right. That's the Blue Badger.
It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right?
Yep, meet the Pink Badger.
So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, huh? But they're both called Badger? You got it. They're married. So should I expect to see a baby badger next time I'm here?
This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it myself.
Oh, that's right.
The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh?
Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no lawyer. She's no liar, nor is she a lawyer. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop.
It's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony?
The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting there with the victim.
Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD.
CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD.
And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
When our guys turned that place upside down, there was no CD.
What?
Not on the table. Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
But did Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too?
Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie.
A radio? He didn't have any he didn't have a CD player?
You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all.
How to think of it. The owner of Trebion didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh?
Yeah.
Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right?
Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her. It wasn't anything like. Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened.
Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie.
I don't like her or anything. I was. Urgh.
Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later.
Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret, got it?
Sure. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all this time?
Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind.
So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim?
Glenn Elk.
He was a computer programmer. Oh wow. Bruh. His name is like you could. It's like Taco Cat. You could literally spell that forwards or backwards.
Bruh.
I see. A programmer.
He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder.
Yeah, Maggie also claims to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often?
Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy.
A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that?
That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial.
You're kidding. What was her supposed motive?
Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay?
What could this motive have been? So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trebion?
It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway.
Hey, come on, detective. Did you say you'd give me the dirt on anything?
Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant and gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trebion and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay?
Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Trebion and then report back to Detective Gumshoe. Before we do that, though, it's a stream rating time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this battle started. Right now it's just me and Kiba apparently on a 3-star level. Let's get crazy. Let's get going. That is a very good question, Kiba. Well, we survived that. And of course, the 50 gold goes to Kiba. Alright, so let's see what this one is. Holding pen, and then there's robot storage. Okay, great jobs on that one. Alright, now we go to robot storage. Enemies will be revealed over time. Okay, for anybody who could place any troopers down, it has been a full, like, 20-ish minutes. Oh my god. Hey, thank you for the epic Nightmare Paladin, Kiba. January 6th, Wright and Company Law Offices. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trebion once things have cooled off. January 6th, Trebion. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Who is you? Oh, hello. And goodbye. Who was that just now, a customer? She had some sort of dark aura about her. Yeah, she looked edgy as heck. She looked edgy and emo as hell.
Oh, welcome, bienvenue.
Wow, what a cute voice.
Oh, it's just you, Nick.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Armstrong reminds me of those There's a Stand user Among Us memes. Hey, you're not wrong about that. Maya,
Well, how do we look?
maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
And who was that woman I just saw?
Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there's so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame once more people don't come.
Don't forget about the old tricky waitress. Jacob might give you a tip smile. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the twin tea set. So it's $20, of course.
The twin tea set, I believe. I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress.
A lunch special would cost normally 20 American dollars plus tax.
I want to try carrying plates or working the cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch.
Ooh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, salad, side, dessert. Drink, side, salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side, salad, and dessert, it's 45 bucks? Hey, wait a second, Maya.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, a deluxe 45 lunch set.
Bruh.
Whoa.
Dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit.
Thanks?
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes.
Well,
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really? Oh,
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate.
I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets.
Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick. You want to take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea.
Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little old me.
This obviously is fan service. Her in this outfit is literally fan service.
Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up, Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Aren't you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clues, show them off in your face.
I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Oh hey, what do you know? There's the thingy we're missing. January 6th, Trebion Kitchen.
And here it is, the famous Trebion kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
It looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool, read one out. And say in your best French accent with the testy, okay?
Okay, here's one of him. It's called Printemps. Printemps. The two of them are like actors from a film. The coffee is still on drunk. Sweet nothing's over too soon. On that sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you.
Yeah, I know the Full Metal Alchemist, what the character looks like. Who the character... not entirely who the character is, I know what he looks like.
Yep, that's a poem for you. What are those lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that? What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow! Look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the rest.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
Well, he found some kind of clue.
That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What he ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look, right there on the counter. My Megatama. What's it doing there? What indeed?
And look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. Oh, beautifully.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
You would for the perfect slice?
January 6th, Vitamin Square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, I still have some unanswered questions for him. January 6th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
The lab got back to me about that newspaper he gave me.
Must be the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glen Elk. No doubt about it.
I expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal?
Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yo, why did you have forensics take a look at this?
Oh, you got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get...
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree?
A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal.
Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while?
I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important.
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef.
You suspect Jean Armstrong?
I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
This must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before.
I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
Alright, what's the deets? So what's Mr. Armstrong's so-called secret?
You ever had lunch at Très Bien, pal?
Yeah?
So, how was it?
To put it nicely, it was inedible.
Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean. He's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so...
Yeah, I guess it's probably the food.
The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
This is a copy of his loan contract. He has about $500,000 in the...
$500,000?
Bruh.
You know what you can buy with $500,000? $500,000? Are we talking dollars?
Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble.
Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch.
The owner of the loan is tender lender.
It's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills.
What was the in this for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case?
I can't give you an answer on that, pal, not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know?
No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. Where do we go to next, actually? I feel kind of lost in this case already. Maybe we need to speak to Maya again. No, we already finished speaking to her. Maybe we need to present something to her? Okay. Yeah, I feel completely lost. I feel like I'm completely brain dead right now. We're just gonna be running in circles until I literally look up what the heck we're supposed to do next. Maybe it has something to do with, like, not showing something to Maya. Wait a minute, this scooter was not here before. A scooter, huh? Who'll leave this right here in the middle of the park? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. That's a lot of sir.
Hey! Who do you think you're doing my bike?
No, I was just...
You've been messing with my new bike. Is that what you've been doing?
A new ride? Isn't that kind of an old one?
You're gonna pay for this.
It wasn't me, I was just passing by.
Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You're gonna pay, you catch my drift.
No, wait a second, I'm not a pigeon. So I could have did it.
A wise guy, eh? I'd have beat you so hard, it'll feel like you were smooching the express train.
Uh-oh.
You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay.
Actually, I'm a lawyer myself.
What you say?
I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Phoenix Wright? You say you, Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I am.
So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only.
Oh, we found the imposter. I mean, he does have spiky hair.
Out of my way, I gotta cruise.
He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? Nah, he's 100% was the phony. He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter.
Pathetic.
Oh, it's you.
A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes.
Have you been here the whole time then?
I was not Strawberry. I had some thinking to do.
More like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Take that.
Of course, there are Cyclops. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide, but what could it be? Maybe we can actually break his locks. Maybe. That's a maybe on that. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean?
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat. What proof have you got?
I could tell that you or anyone else in the place would go to that place for its food. Okay, so I overlooked that motorbike, but now we got like three locks on 2 people, so that's 6 locks we have to crack open. Wait, no. Maybe we have to go back to the police station because maybe Gumshoe found something. Oh, dang it. Hey, thank you for the host, Matt. I appreciate it. How have you been? What's up? What's poppin'? Let's get past this fan service outfit for a quick second. Maybe we can crack his case. Oh, okay. I just remembered. So, the dude said. He said, people go to the restaurant for the food. Hey, Brig, thank you for the epic tank on the battlefield. Yeah, it costs $20 despite how terrible it tastes. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. The food at 3 Beyond is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. Haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. You're looking at a job offer magazine. This is yours, right? A magazine? Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I ain't spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No. I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes. That place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I can go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at 3 Beyond. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at 3 Beyond. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me then, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go to Trebion so much is... What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Trebion. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Ugh. I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Well, that's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you could think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please. No more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Yamero. Whew. Improved my life during the spring. Hope I'm doing well. We're doing all right. We're chilling. I'm trying to think of. I'm currently in the phase of rebranding and stuff, and trying to network myself with other VTubers. My latest follower is actually a fellow VTuber too. She's quite so wholesome and fun to talk to and interact with. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time, for $8. Oh, because of the serving girl. Punish me. Lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy, so show me some respect. I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his cyclocks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of Keepas.
Well, speaking of being put in a better mood, let's hope we can get in a good mood for Stream Raiders, hopefully. We got some stream raiding to do. Oh, got some Orc Slayer scrolls, let's go. Alright, finally, I can get a level 2 Orc Slayer, Poggers. Oh, the scrolls have reset.
I was hoping there would be people around who could drop in the raiders.
The dudes who can drop in the raiders. Let's see, so we have 8 units. Well, this is a 3 skull level. I think we should be okay, I think. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye.
We got Briggs 5D, and yeah, definitely a lot of Kiba here's. Definitely a lot of Kiba.
Alright, let's go ahead and boost ourselves and get this battle started. Hopefully we can deal some damage. No, our troopers are stuck. Oh, everybody's stuck down here. What the heck is going on? And that goes to Kiba as usual. Oh, welcome, Rod Bear. Welcome.
Thank you for the follow, I guess. My dude, you were not in the battle though.
We survived. It was just a 3 skull level, but
I didn't see you, my dude. I didn't see you.
thank you for the follow, though. I'm guessing you're a fan of Stream Raiders, even though I didn't see you there, unless you were probably too late to join. We only had like one other person. It was just me and my moderator on there.
I started like what, maybe 40 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Then again, no one can find my
Campaign easily for some reason.
What do we have over here? Maybe I could bring my flying rogue. I could I could bring my flying rogue for this one, especially since there's support enemies over here.
I don't even recognize the name either. I don't recognize a name that, well, if your account was created like literally 2 months ago, then I probably wouldn't recognize you firsthand. I don't think I know your name from another community either, though. Welcome regardless, though. Sorry, I have very major anxiety to people I never met before. Nice to meet you, though. Nice to meet you, though. I mean, unless you're a person who likes to say noise to every other person on the internet, then, well, hopefully that brightens their day. Hopefully. Anyway, back to the actual game on hand. Back to the actual game. There's something I'm missing. There's something I'm actually missing. I've already talked to the old man. Wait, hold on a second. Maybe I could present Gumshoe the motorbike. Aw, dang it.
Ooh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
There's something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. I'll just get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that?
I guess.
Sir?
You again? Well, I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me.
It's okay. I think it's going pretty well.
Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright?
But play on the slide?
We're so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled.
Pigeon.
How can we crack this guy?
Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the pigeon?
Mia? First of all, how and when? Second of all, isn't that too tight for you to wear?
Well,
If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo.
Even from beyond the grave, wow.
Do you like the food at Trebion?
Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France.
Hehe.
I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy.
About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And was the customer alone?
Oh, definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Arr, arr," and then he collapsed dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now, but it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
You visit Trebion a lot, don't you?
Of course, I mean, yes. I like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con?
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things, mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. Haiku? A Japanese poem that'll explain all you need to know about the chef. If he takes anything again, just let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll pay you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia.
Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. I got some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
January 6th, Trebion.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, no. How can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or three, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. I think we have enough evidence to break his locks. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Volunteers, of course.
I think this is the last thing we'll do for this game, and then I guess we could do a little bit of Duolingo. I'm actually just gonna do the Stream Raiders category just so we don't have any unwanted guests. Yeah, no problem, Kiba. No problem.
What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I had to know the truth. What happened that day?
Hello. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? Well, that was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000.
$500,000?
Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
My lord.
You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why.
No, no, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was
Stolen by this person.
Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Well, that was easy, but that was only one lock. Well, that was one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
My Pokemon? Why, you have no evidence. I'm not Mask. I'm the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have
Stolen others from the past.
Oh, I accidentally pressed B. That was my bad. Okay, so the first piece of evidence was the presenting his own profile. Now that we know he tends to steal from stuff because the old man says so.
Take that!
Take that.
Victor's note.
What is this, a poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please read it and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender.
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu! Le mensonge, you are a liar. Mensonge.
You deny it?
Do not make a false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see like incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen.
No!
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows and a lock.
Oui, oui.
Thank you for the epic war, Beastkeeper.
I have a weakness for la trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
Pause. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. Timid little girl. Besides, this is time. It was not a small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. My no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a
Large amount of cash.
Take a look at this loan contract. This restaurant isn't deep in the red, is it?
Oh,
You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
the man, he was listening to the radio with the earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted.
And the ticket?
We, he had all of these tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I...
Put the poison in his coffee?
No, you naughty man. I I simply helped myself to one of these tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true. I did not take it. Let take it for $500,000, I mean. I did not hit her, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
My lord, my fee. He was not.
That's enough?
Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot!
What the heck are you doing here?
This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
You came in here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee know no bounds?
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I'm La Arian known. Just a pretty little girl everyone is laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So the ticket you took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. A single dollar.
You see, I'm just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So? What happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we got a new mystery now, namely, where did the winning ticket go?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hey, don't say that, Maya.
Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and
Certainly not again. To be continued. Alright, that's a pretty good place to leave off. We just hit about the 2-hour mark, too, so... Alright, let's go to Stream Raiders real quick. I'll do some Duolingo before we get into Genshin to celebrate D-Luke's birthday, and